To set up API trading on Blofin, start by creating an account on the platform. Go to the Blofin website and click on Sign Up. Then fill in the required information and verify your email address. Once your account is created, log in and navigate to the API Management section. In the API Management section, you will find the option to create a new API key. Click on this option and follow the prompts to generate a new key. You will be asked to give your API key a label and set a permission level. Choose a label that is easy to remember and set the permission level to trader. After creating your API key, you will be given a client ID and client secret. These are used to authenticate your API requests, so make sure to store them securely. You will also be given an API endpoint, which is the URL that you will use to send your API requests. To start using the API, you will need to choose a programming language and a library or framework to use. Blofin supports several languages, including Python, Java, and C++. Choose the language that you are most comfortable with and install the required library or framework. Once you have chosen your language and library, you can start writing your API code. Start by importing the required library and setting your API endpoint and authentication credentials. Then, use the library to send API requests to Blofin. For example, you can use the API to get account information, place orders, and get market data. When writing your API code, make sure to follow best practices such as error handling and logging. This will help you to debug your code and prevent errors. Also, make sure to use secure authentication methods to protect your API key and client secret. To test your API code, start by sending a simple request to get account information. If the request is successful, you will receive a response with your account details. Then, you can move on to more complex requests such as placing orders and getting market data. In conclusion, setting up API trading on Blofin is a straightforward process that requires creating an account, generating an API key, and writing API code. By following the steps outlined in this guide and using best practices, you can successfully set up API trading on Blofin and start automating your trades.